Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Iceman3rd ID. Putting a little Gran Turismo again today. We're going to be doing the daily race at Panorama Mountain. It's a course in Australia. It's a driver favorite. It's got one of the fastest straightaways in the world. What else? It's one of the most, these are the deepest elevation changes. Here's a replay from earlier today's race. This is the YouTube car. Got a bunch and one sponsor. One of my YouTube sponsors is on the back wing there, Sunshine. So here we go. As we go into, this isn't turn one. This is the front of the pits here. This is the first straightaway. It's pretty quick. And everybody's car is a Gr.4 car. And all the settings are all balanced, so that everybody should be driving about the same type of car. This is a very technical track. First thing, this turn goes almost straight up in the air. So when you're braking into this turn, it sets a lot of the weight down on your tires, so you get more grip than you think you would. So you can go through it a lot faster than what you think you could. And then for this turn here, you want to really start slowing down because it's a hairpin turn. And there's about 4 hairpin turns in this entire track. And then that, you just want to let off the gas a little bit, on one of these turns here. This one right here, just let off the gas just a little. And then let off the gas just a little here. And then you've got an S turn that is the most wicked S turn you've ever seen right here. It is ridiculous. I mean, it's like straight down, like riding a roller coaster. It just racks your car back and forth. It kind of reminds me of Laguna Seca Raceway. As you can see at the top of my car there, I got 730 subscribers so far. Alright. Still in 8th place. Started in 8th place. Remain in 8th place. That's good. You get points docked for every time that you hit another car. Now, in this race today, the tire wear is turned on, so your tires slowly degrade over time, but they give you racing hard tires, so it's the hard style of racing tires. And this is the fastest straightaway in Australia, right here. You get going pretty stinking quick right here, and then you got to slow down. As soon as you hit the 200 meter mark, you got to slow down so you can make that corner. Or you just do what I just did right there and go off into the grass, and which they will penalize you for. Especially if there's another guy that went off in the grass. I'm in 6th place now, after a couple of people bit the dust there. Got a couple of Viper, looks like SVTs right behind me, and a Corvette 1989 commemorative version, I think. I think that's what that is. I'm not quite sure. And here I am, still in 6th place. Anyway, so fuel consumption is turned on, so at some point we're actually going to have to pit, and usually pit on the second to last lap. In between the second to last and the last lap, I usually pit. So it makes for a pretty exciting race. I mean, this is every bit as technical as you might think a road course would be. This road course is probably one of the I don't know, hardest. Supposedly it's a driver favorite in Australia amongst professional drivers. The actual speed limit on this raceway, when it's not being used as a raceway, is something around the lines of 100 kilometers per hour, and when it's being raced upon, people are doing like 3 or 4 times that. You know, it's just crazy the amount of speed that they're doing. This track will attract a lot of supercars, and they do super on this track. So you're looking at an endurance race. That was a horrible turn right there, and that dude just followed me right into it, and that's the only reason I'm still in 7th place right there. The endurance races, I mean, you're looking at 160 laps. Ow, that really hurt a lot. That put me back down in 8th place. That guy followed me. In a real race, that would have put me out of the race. 160 laps at 2 minutes and, let's say, average time, 2 minutes and 23 seconds. I mean, that's a long time. That's a 5-6 hour race, and 5 or 6 hours of this track is gonna wear you slap out. If you're driving a real race car, it's just gonna wear you slap out. I mean, not only are you gonna be mentally tired, you're gonna be physically tired, because the G-forces on this track are, I'm assuming, I've never driven this track, but I'm assuming the G-forces on this track are ridiculous. You've got these tight, flat turns that are like street corners, and then you've got just flat out throttle, corners that you barely turn on, and it's just a crazy track. So here we go, still in 8th place, and I think if I remember correctly, I will finish in 7th. I think I go up 1 spot, and I hit one of my fastest laps in this race, following that guy who obviously likes the Cleveland Browns. As you see, the symbol on the back of the car is the 3rd Infantry Division symbol that goes along with my name, Iceman 3rd ID. So you got the 3rd ID symbol right there on the back. That's the 3rd ID patch. This is my YouTube car. It says live, of course. And that way everybody can know that I'm streaming. So if they act like a butt, they're on candid camera. At any rate, we're just watching the replay while I wait for the show to populate here. This is the actual race we're going to be doing today. Just went over some of the basics. If you're just joining me, went through some of the basics of what this track's all about. Ow, that's the second time I've done that in this race, and that doesn't look very professional live on YouTube, but hey, it is what it is. Like I said, this is probably one of the most technical road courses that you're going to see these cars race on, so it's not an easy course. The first time I raced this thing, I think I had a lap time of 2:55, and I've gotten it down to about 2:21, I think is my fastest. So there's a lot of room for improvement whenever you're taking these turns. I mean, how you take each and every one, there's a bunch of turns, so how you take each and every one of these turns counts towards your overall lap time. And I know that sounds kind of stupid, but if, let's say you're racing a track that's got 2 turns, you've only got to learn 2 turns. If you're on an oval track, you've only got to learn those 2 turns, and then it's just passing from there. But on this, if you've got 18 turns to learn, and each one of them is just a little bit different, in this case a lot different, each one of these turns is going to be particularly grueling and particularly punishing if you miss the turn. So right here, the Cleveland Browns guy, the guy that loves the Cleveland Browns, is right there in front of me, and I followed him pretty much the rest of the race, I think, until I had to go into the pit. So let's see. Let's turn our display race info. There we go. Go ahead and display the race info there. So that was lap 3 of 8. I'm on 4 of 8 right now, and I think we'll go ahead and, since let's see, we got at least one person watching. I don't know. I feel like not watching this because I raced it, but this right here is almost a flat out. It looks like you're turning, but you can pretty much take that turn flat out because you're headed uphill. So that means that more gravity is pushing your tires on the ground, which means you're getting more grip. Now here, on the other hand, is the exact opposite. You're going downhill, so your tires don't get as much grip, and therefore your car is lighter, and you're not getting as much traction going down these turns. So you got to take it easy. You got to take it a little bit slower than you might expect. So you get a little bit of oversteer going up the hill, and you get a little understeer going down the hill. But like I said, once you're in this straightaway, if you can catch somebody draft on this straightaway, you can make up a lot of time if you can stay that close to somebody during those turns, which is a little bit difficult just because you never know how they're going to take. Just staying right behind somebody so that you can draft them down the straightaway is outside those turns is a chore, put it that way. It looks like there's yellow flag. There's been a wreck somewhere else on the track. Now we get a green flag, so it's all cleared up. Now right here, everybody starts to pit, and I just stayed out on the track because I don't pit until lap 7. The end of lap 7, beginning of lap 8 is usually when I pit. And right there, I got a 2:21 as my lap time. That's, I think, my fastest lap time ever in a race. And I'm in 3rd place, but I'm gonna drop down to, I think, 6th or 7th whenever I come out of the pit, I believe. Because I still haven't pitted yet. Number 1 and number 2, I don't think have pitted yet either. So right here, though, I think this is a good lap time. I'm not sure. We'll see. Of course, you got Don Chacatone and M. James R. ahead of me. And they're going pretty quick. They're not slow pokes, that's for sure. These multiplayer matches tend to be really competitive because you're not playing against just computer AI that takes everything, takes all the corners exactly how they should, and it slows down at the exact time they should. You know, you get a lot of people really pushing their cars to the limit, just like that right there, and anything can happen at any given time, and you get a lot faster performance out of these cars using a human driver than you would an AI driver in the same situation. I saw a video recently of an actual AI driving an actual car on an actual racetrack against a professional race car driver who happened to be a female professional race car driver, and the female race car driver only won by about, I think it was a second, and it was the lap times, so I think we're around 1 minute and 14 seconds. So a little bit faster, and that AI driving a real race car is going to be much faster than a human being could in the same vehicle. And right now, that's not the case. Obviously, with these cars here, human beings go a lot faster, which makes multiplayer really fun in this game, because you're not racing against AI. And this field right here is a 20-car field. So you're seeing the first 8 cars right there on the left-hand side of the screen. That's the top 8, or the closest 8 to me in the standings. But it's a 20-car field in the daily race today. And so you've got 20 cars going around this track, and they all have human drivers. It can get hectic real quick, but it can get fast real quick too, because a human being can go around this track much faster than AI. And at any rate, that was a really nice turn. So this is my YouTube car. I designed this earlier today. I've got another YouTube car, but I've got 730 subscribers now. And I've got, let me see here, I've got K5 RTO, and all the people in my car, all of them except for one are YouTubers. Sunshine on the back of my car there is one of my sponsors for my YouTube channel. She does a great job sponsoring the YouTube channel, so I put her on I saved her a spot on the rear spoiler there. You've also got Boondock Games, you've got Sav Jazz 21, Gaming Mike, Ivy Mike, Shard Vixen, also known as Grammy Plays. So if you see anybody you like on there, Danco, if you see anybody you like on there, go ahead and subscribe to their channels. They're all really good people, or else I wouldn't hang out with them. And they've all got really good YouTube channels. They're all very entertaining, or else I wouldn't watch them, you know. But if you're new to the channel, I play simulation games. Obviously, I play Farming Simulator, Gran Turismo, a real driving simulator. You know what I mean? So this is good. This is pretty much what you're going to be watching. So have fun with that. So out of the fastest straightaway in the world right here, it's time to start slowing down at 200 meters away from this S-curve right here, this uphill S-curve. And if you hit it just right, you can get through that S-curve really quick. If you don't hit it just right, you're not going to get through it really quick. You're going to get through it really slow. And here we go. We're pitting on the end of lap 6 into lap 7. Now, I believe we're going to take tires and a little bit of gas. Just enough to get us to the end of the race. Oh, I received a party invitation from Dragon, but Dragon, I'm already in a party, so just hop in if you're watching the YouTube channel here. There we go, bam. We're still refueling, still refueling, still refueling. Look at that beautiful car. And pit out, look at that. Boom. Uh-oh. Alright, so here we go. Back out on the track. Got 2 laps to go. And we're in 8th place now. And we need to be up in 7th to gain at least 1 spot during the race. You always want to gain spots. You never want to lose spots. Because a lot of times you're not going to win these races. Because the competition is just so good. But you definitely want to stay consistent enough. Fast enough and consistent enough to at least move up in rank while keeping your driver rating good. And keeping your driver rating good is a matter of not hitting people, not hitting the wall, not going off the track. And if you can do that, then your driving rating will go up, and it will matchmake you in with drivers that will not hit you on purpose. So the cleaner you drive, the cleaner drivers the game puts you with. So you want to drive as clean as you can so that you can be placed with drivers who aren't going to try to wreck you on purpose and grief you and all that stuff. And as you can see, the system works pretty well because everybody's driving to win right now, and nobody's driving just to grief or anything like that. Even the guys who know they're not going to win are still driving to, or, you know, nobody's given up yet. Nobody's hopped out of the race just because they're getting mad that they're not winning. Everybody's racing a good race, and everybody's pretty much keeping it clean, except for, you know, a few of the miscreants that wrecked early on in the race. But that always happens early on in the race on a road course. You always get these people that come here, smack each other around because the cars start so close to one another. And now I'm catching up to the Cleveland Browns guy, and these guys are just beating each other up right here. I don't know where their driver rating's at. I passed the Cleveland Browns guy, and then I think he passes me back right here because I think I go off the track trying to pass him. Yep. Going in front of the pits here. And I think I head off the track right about here. Dragon's asked me if I want to race, but I'm streaming at the moment, Dragon. And yes, I'm going to be racing the daily race after this race is over with. So now I'm back in 8th place, and I need to make up one at least. That's my goal for every race, is to make up at least 1 spot in the standings, while keeping my driver rate high. You know, if I can do that and to get better every race and qualify faster every race, then, you know, you're moving your way up the leaderboard. So, and that's better than moving down the leaderboard. I mean, you should never be getting slower on a racetrack. I mean, all it is muscle memory. So as long as you can remember where to brake each turn, where to let off the gas each turn, where to hit the gas every turn, it should be fairly easy. Alright, so now this guy is getting all kinds of wobbly, and I'm trying to get around him right here so I can catch up to the Cleveland Brown guy, but he will not get out of my way, and he will not speed up either. He's just kind of keeping me back there, and I can see why the Cleveland Brown guy didn't want to be racing next to him. So I kind of hit him in the back there, I call it a bump draft. It was probably a little bit more rude than a bump draft, but I think he almost loses it here pretty soon, and then I pass him. Alright, here we go. He almost loses it right there, and then, oh no, I was going to pass him, but he didn't get out of the way quick enough. So let's see if I pass him on the straightaway. There you go. Oh, I forgot to mention Pimpin' Plays. He's right there on the side there. He's Canadian, as you can tell. He's got the Canadian, the leaf right there. Alright, and he goes off the track, and I stay on the track. There you go. Put a little pressure on him, and for the win. Alright, awesome. So that's the track. That's where we're going. Let me invite Dragon into the room. That way I can explain what's going on to him. I'm going to blue screen you guys for just a second while I invite Dragon in. Actually, it's Danco. All right, Danco, where you at? Invite. Come on in here, Danco. There we go. All right. Beautiful game. Beautiful game. We're going to go to sport, in a race. You got these two one-make races, and then we've got the Mount Panorama Motor Racing Circuit race. And we've got 10 minutes and 54 seconds before the race starts. We're going to go ahead and enter it with our YouTube Grade 4 car. If you want to, you can say hi to me in the comments.
I was just saying, it figures I start a race and now he sends me an invite.
Sorry. I'm streaming at the moment.
Same here.
No, you are. Okay.
Yeah.
We're doing the daily race.
Yeah.
One of the daily races is a Gr.4 or a Grade 4 car race, and you can pick whatever you want out of your garage as long as it is Grade 4. And I'm using the YouTube car.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
The one with your logo on it. Everybody, Danco, he's streaming right now. Go check out his channel.
Hey, how's it going, DG Gamer?
There you go. See?
Doing
now
the Sunday Cup right now.
Oh, okay. All right. So Danco just bought the game today, and he just put it in and has just started playing it. He's been playing Minecraft with his nephews, supposedly.
Minecraft, Halo, Five Nights at Freddy's.
All I saw was Minecraft. And I'm not too sure his nephews were over. I think he was just playing Minecraft. Which is fine. That's fine. Nothing against Minecraft. Alright, so now we're doing qualifying times. The faster we qualify, the better position we get when the race starts. So we want to be ripping and roaring around this racetrack. So here we are in straightaway number 1. And we're going to turn and burn into turn 1 here. At the end of this long straight, we're hitting about 140 miles an hour before we hit the brakes. And we turned and burned a little bit too fast in that corner. Wasn't watching where I was going. Got 9 minutes and 40 seconds if you guys want to take a break. Unless you guys want to watch me qualify here before the race starts. But that gives us enough time to try to get our qualifying times up.
Rack up a win for Dano.
Nice.
Danco, your racing solutions today. I love how the car's handling this.
Oh yeah, it's great. Have you ever played Gran Turismo before?
Gran Turismo 1, 2, 3. I might have played 4. My favorite one was number 2 so far, because I had over 500 cars to choose from.
Yeah. Well, there are more cars in here, but some of them you can't buy. Actually, most of them you can't buy. You have to actually do things in the game for them, which that's not going to give me a good lap time right there. If I keep on hitting walls while I'm talking to Danco.
Now, if I could just unlock more cars, that'd be great, so I can race you.
Well, if you want to unlock more cars, do the driving school, because at the end of every driving school thing, you get cars, and then do the missions.
Okay.
And you'll get a ton of cars doing that stuff.
You doing anything from the campaign?
Yes. Yeah, you'll get stuff from the campaign. Not as much as the missions and stuff, though. Alright. Well, this is obviously not how to race this track. Alright, we're gonna make this next lap count. Here we go.
We got campaigns. I set my racing mode to expert, so all that stuff is turned off.
Nice.
Where are the missions?
Underneath campaign, it's in the campaign tab.
Oh, okay.
Underneath driving school somewhere.
Yep, mission challenge. Attempt challenges to test your mastery of driving techniques. They should just give me all of it, because I'm obviously going to get it all. I mean, come on.
Right? Yeah, don't even make it a game. Just give me everything, and I win.
Just give me everything.
I
Not
paid...
even a question.
That sounds like a millennial. I paid $60 for this game. Quit putting things behind a skill wall.
I earned it from presents alone.
Can't believe they'd put something behind a skill wall where you actually have to have skill to get it.
Don't they know who I am? Danco.
Oh. What's this performance? It kind of begs to question how I got the cars I've got. So I am doing horrible right now. What is my brake balance controller looking like? I'm gonna put it in the front. No, front. There you go. You can do that stuff on the fly now, too.
Gold right off the bat. See?
Nice.
Let's watch that beautiful replay.
Oh, I went off track on that one. Yep, there you go. Ugh. And I'm streaming this. This is the worst I've done in a long time, and I'm streaming it. What I need is a good pit boss to talk me through the race. That's what I need.
That's what I was doing with Fleur, but it was more like me yelling at him in disgust.
Right. Hey, speed up! You're slow.
Why are you braking around the curve?
If you ain't first, you're last, Flurby Bobby.
It's called tail braking. Like, it's called being dumb. He goes, "You're dumb."
I could imagine somebody getting paid $100,000 a year to do that.
Oh, friend rankings first. Dragon 10/12 1987.
Are you serious?
Yeah, right off the bat.
You suck. So you're literally streaming me getting beat by you.
Yep.
Right now. That's awesome.
About it's not a full second. About a half second, a little more. I got 37.687, you had 38.101. Oh, Boondock's in the channel. He said he'll be there soon.
Oh, nice. That's good.
I beat you too, Boondock, by the way. You're in third. So, hope you enjoyed second while you had it. Let's move on. Iceman at 42.001. Alright, let's beat that.
There we go. That's what I like to see. I think
Boone, don't talk to me like that.
I think I like the brakes being stronger in the front than the back on this car. On this track.
What car are you driving?
I have no idea. I used to know, and then I started driving. There we go. Now we got a nice lap here. We got a nice lap here.
Get out of my way.
My first two laps makes this look like luck. I guarantee you it's not. Now, I need to beat 221.249 is what I need to beat. And I'm 3 seconds away from doing that.
Finish gold first.
And I've got 1 lap to do it. Oh, good job.
Oh, what? Oh, I'm behind you by... No, we have to redo that. We gotta redo that. It's not... I got 42.951. You have 42.001. Just a little bit of experience at racing games, you know. Just a bit.
Who, you or me?
Me.
Oh.
Boondock was pointing out a little experience at racing games.
Oh.
I'm not gonna mess around this time. This yellow car screwed me over.
There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Now if I just had somebody to draft behind, maybe I could beat my record.
Let's see, what was that? Damn it. Ah, closer. Closer. Jeez, you cooked around that course, huh?
Which course?
It's for the second mission challenge with the Subaru WRX.
Ah, yeah.
You got 42 seconds. Almost flat. You're only over by .001.
Nice. Oh, I'm thinking I'm gonna break my record. I beat my record. And the race is about to start, which means my qualifying is gonna go up. I've been qualifying in like 8th, 9th, 10th. Hopefully I go up to like 6th, 7th, or 8th. The match starts in 14 seconds. And this is an 8-lap race with tire wear and fuel consumption on. And it's about a 30-mile race. So we're going to have to pit at least once.
We'll do that. Alright, let's see.
Here we go.
All right.
Here we go. Alright, joining session. Look at that beautiful YouTube car in the background.
Boom.
Oh, I qualified 11th.
I had no idea I was last. I'll have to do something about that. If you're not first, you're last, Boondock baby.
Oh, I'm in the Genesis, the Hyundai Genesis. I named it the YouTube Bomba Genesis car. Isn't that what you guys are going through right now? The Bomba Genesis storm?
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Did you sweep the driveway?
Hold on a second.
All right. Looks like these are some pretty fast cars here. My driver ranking went up, though. All right. There we go.
Hey, how's it going, T3? Nice. First place. What is this one?
All right, here we go. The race is going to start here pretty soon. We're going to do this with no racing assist on. I do have some traction control on because I want to stop the tire wear. I don't want to wear out my tires too fast. Other than that, we're doing this from inside the cockpit so that we can feel like we're really racing. Man, that's a nice car right there. Holy smokes. And some of these people got some really nice paint jobs.
Does the racing school automatically set up like the different difficulty levels or something?
I don't know. I think it does.
Options. I don't like that. I'd want it to be as difficult as possible.
I want it to be as difficult as possible for you, so I don't like it either.
I'll just leave it alone for now. I know I set it up earlier so that all the assists were turned up. Alright, gotta knock over as many cones as possible.
I managed to avoid that catastrophe right there before the first straightaway. I got somebody riding my bumper pretty hard. He's trying to get around me on the inside. I'm going to let him. He's obviously faster than me.
Knock over the cones. No problem.
All we have to do is stay consistent and stay out of trouble, and we'll be good to go for picking up spots. I don't think we're going to win this race, but we're definitely going to pick up some spots. Looks like these guys are trying to wreck one another.
We try.
I don't like being next to this guy. He's erratic. That's what destroys your driver rating right there. Is driving like that guy. Shot at 18. Apparently he doesn't know he's on YouTube. Alright, it's me and you, Joey Jump. Joey Jumpers, me and Joey Jumpers. Hitting the straightaway. Come on, Joey Jumpers. Let's do this. I'm up in 7th now. So as long as we stay consistent, I'm good.
For whatever reason, you keep my transmission at automatic. Is it like that for some of the missions?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That explains it. Alright, so I can stop worrying about that.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Whoa, Joey Jumpers, I'm passing Joey Jumpers. Alright, Joey, stay on the racetrack next time. In 5th place. 5th place. I didn't think we had a chance at winning this, but I mean, it's only the 2nd lap and we're already in 6th place. That's not bad. As long as we stay consistent, stay out of trouble, like I said, we ought to be good.
Which one is the e-brake?
I have no idea. I think it might be circle. Test it out. I know that square is reverse.
It'd be easy to knock over this cones.
Yeah, but it's also timed.
Yeah, but it allowed me to do the... I missed it by 1 on my first try. If I could just swing out my ass end, it'd make it a lot easier. I mean my butt end. My butt.
Your nephews are watching this right now.
Yep. Ah. Yeah, it is circle. Oh, missed it.
I think I'm starting to get a hang of this track right here. You couldn't tell by the first 2 of my practice laps, but you can tell now. All right, here we go. Fastest straightaway in Australia. Don't hit the ostriches, they're the emus, or the kangaroos while going down the straightaway. You will kill yourself.
Ah, there we go. Got them all.
Good job.
Only took me about 7 tries.
Yeah, it took me about 7 tries too.
I was trying to be too fancy about it. I had to use the outside cover to get it right.
121, 129. That's almost my fastest lap. I think it might be my fastest lap ever done on the track. No, my fastest lap was 217. No, that's that guy's fastest lap. Falling Octopus. 217, jeez.
One lap battle at Blue Moon Bay Speedway. Person with the fastest lap is Iceman Third ID with 52.546.
Of course.
With Boone following behind at 54.363.
Well, we just dropped down into 7th place here. He's obviously faster than us, so I'm going to let him by.
Let's get her down.
What's up, ladies?
Hey, what's
Hey,
up,
how's it
Boone?
going?
How you doing? Boone.Games is here, everybody. Welcome.
Yay! It's a big deal when I come around.
You're a big deal.
I understand you feeling the need to announce it.
Yo, I mean, you're one of the sponsors on my car.
This is true. This is true.
Yeah, the key to making friends, people, is kissing everybody's butts. That's what you gotta do to make friends.
That's Ice's proven method.
That is. And self-deprecating humor.
He's like, damn, Boone. He's like, you're a handsome fella. I was like, you're my best friend. Ooh, let me turn you down. There you go.
All right. I know, right? Are you watching me race the daily?
Si, senor.
This track is definitely difficult. It's hard to get the hang of.
That's a track that's yep. Dude, it's so crazy that like I was watching that video and it's so crazy watching him race this and like just racing this for the past 2 days, that very track.
Oh, really?
So it's like yeah, as he's talking about it, I'm like, wow, like he's talking about what effects it has on the car as you're turning and all that.
You could tell that it was having an effect on his body because he was having a hard time talking some of the turns.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. And I was like, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. The car reacts the same way in the game. They did such a good job on this game.
Yeah, it's crazy. The physics engine on here is top notch.
Yeah, it's really impressed with it.
So Dan, have you played all the other Gran Turismos too?
I've played 1, 2, 3. I think I played some before, and I've played some Forza, Drive Club.
I used to play
I've had my
Project
go-around
Gotham a little
racing
bit
games.
back in the day too. Oh, and speaking of, like, I know we all spent money on Gran Turismo, but I heard that Project Cars 2 is, like, perhaps even slightly better.
Then what?
This.
Really?
Yeah.
I doubt it. But okay.
So the main problem is the main thing that kind of hurt this score a little bit
Wasn't
is
Project
that
Cars a
unlike-
flop? The first one?
No, the first one was a little bit, but the second one got like, and number one with the authenticity of the sounds. The one thing that Gran Turismo kind of limited themselves on, which is like kind of unheard of for them, is releasing such a small collection of cars.
Yeah, I was looking at that too.
That used to be the case. It's not, that doesn't, but that at the same time that leaves them open for the future, releasing like more updates and adding to the library over time to give the game.
I know
some
since
longevity.
launch they've added more cars to the game.
Just now, yeah, with this, they just had a holiday update that added the bus, and then this GT mode, the GT Cup or whatever it's called, that has that old classic Gran Turismo style of gameplay. I guess that wasn't in here at launch of the game.
Yeah, it wasn't. They didn't have any campaign.
All right, here we go. Just pitted. That was my beautiful pit crew.
How many laps is this? Let me see.
It is 8 laps, but they're 2-minute and 20-second laps. So.
Hey, racing online, do you have to provide your own car, or do they give you a car?
Both.
Yeah, you see, if you can do some of the daily races or single car races where everybody has the same car, and they'll give you a car, or you can do the regular races and use one from your library that fits into that class. Unless you find a lobby that they have no limits, and then you can use whatever the hell car you want.
I don't want a lobby with no limits. I'm just begging for overpowered cars to be around with the weaker cars.
Yeah.
Well, on the one where you can provide your own car, it provides the settings for your car, though. So it's very limited, the settings that you can change, because it wants to keep everything balanced.
That's another thing that hurt the score of the game, is that instead of the parts and tuning aspect of it, they just changed it to a leveling up system and then tweaking just different settings. So it's not, the car customization doesn't go as deep as previous games.
Which, yeah, I thought that was kind of lazy. I was like, where's all the... And it's been less and less every single Gran Turismo. I think they're just trying to get away from it.
Well,
you got to think, like...
That's the part. You get to have pride in your car. It's like,
right.
I souped this car up off from the... Started from the bottom, now we're here, you know?
Well, I think that's why they added in the paint editor, is because you could... It's more of a... The cosmetic engine is a lot easier to design and manage than having to design and manage, 4,000 different parts.
Yeah.
And what they do to each car, and
Might have had to also dumb it down, like I mean, the memory that this game probably takes up, having to render all these graphics and everything. It's whatever kind of shortcuts they could take without really affecting much of the gameplay.
Right.
Yeah, the game runs
They're
great.
probably willing to take. It does. It really does.
I have it set on the Pro for the prioritize frame rate over graphics.
And it looks good. Do you have a 4K TV too?
Huh?
Do you have a 4K TV you're running around too?
No, I just have a 1080 TV.
Oh, okay.
So I can't afford a 4K television. It's like, no, I think my 1080 is good enough. I just wanted the Pro for the better frame rates.
Another thing that's pretty cool is the motion sensor controller. And that is actually super responsive and easy to use and pretty fun. Not like I wouldn't recommend having it on consistently. Just playing the game like that. I don't think that's realistic. But putting it on every once in a while for like an arcade race is actually pretty fun, dude. It's like turns your controller into a little racing wheel. And you would think like it would be all like jumbled and like not really accurate, but it's like super accurate. They did an awesome job.
Oh, I just got a 6-second penalty for taking a shortcut.
Wow.
I didn't mean to take it. I just didn't want to crash.
Wait, didn't you just hit... all you did is hit the curb, right?
No, I cut through the S-turn.
Oh, I saw that, yeah. Well, race right.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, I think I started this race in like 13th, so I've gained like 4 spots. That's not going to hurt.
Poor Flurb.
Yeah, I know, right?
Flurb's just last on everything right now.
Dang, dude.
Man. Well, it was crazy. Like, I was last in the race that you were on previously. and then the very next one I was first, and like first try you're beating all the scores. Like that kind of sucks. Dan just buys the game and he just like comes through like a wildfire.
Right. It just beats
destroys
everybody.
all of us. Like, F this game, I'm done.
I'm done. I rage quit now. That's Dan's purpose in life, is to make us rage quit every video game.
People keep telling me, get this game. Are you sure? Are you sure you want me to get this game?
Got to do my GT league.
I can still remember when Flurb quit playing Ark. It was when we sent him the pictures of the dead beavers.
That was funny.
I'll make a comeback on those. That's what Flurb says. He's coming for you.
That was ugly.
Got a free McLaren MP4 today. That's
Nice.
Cool. I'm gonna break that baby in right now.
And here we go. All right, that was a nice little set of turns there for me. I think that sped me up a little bit, or caught me up a little bit. I don't know. Some of these dudes need to pit. If some of these dudes pit this lap, I'm gonna move up from 7th, even higher.
Shoot it. Oh, what 841 horsepower, 2,500 pounds. Oh, gotta change those wheels. Racing sucks.
We're about to hit the last lap, and I still got 1.4 seconds of that penalty to burn off. But I think I can do that. No problem. 1.1 seconds now.
That is not acceptable. Replay that race. You're not being behind Flurb. Not happening.
Still in 7th place. I don't think anybody pitted that needed to pit. That's not good. It means we're probably going to finish 7th. Unless there's an accident up here somewhere.
I'll give you an accident.
So very well could be. The first lap and the last lap are usually where the accidents happen. Everybody's trying to outrace one another.
Turns like shit. Shiz. Poopies.
Shiz.
Gavin, keep the pillows on the bed, dude. Don't make me pause my race. Oh my god, dude, that wall. I hate this car. I'm switching cars. F this. I'm done with this game. I need a...
Go.
There we go.
No. Should I do...
Alright, get my refuel in half a lap warning on. Which we don't have half a lap left in the race, so we're good on fuel.
Alright. I'm one above Flurb. I'll take that.
There we go.
That's about as beautiful as you're going to see that turn turned.
So you're
gift
getting...
car. What am I getting? Come on, Dodge Viper.
I think one of the first ones you get is a Dodge Viper.
Got an Audi.
Oh, the TT?
Audi TT.
Bam. There we go. 8th place. Not bad.
Did you get the deluxe version or the standard?
I'm assuming standard. I don't see anything that says deluxe. I mean, it looks like a racing car.
No, I mean the game itself.
Oh, standard.
Hey, Boone, I'm in my YouTube Bomba Genesis car. It's a Hyundai Genesis. It's for the winter Bomba Genesis Storm.
Yeah, that it just
don't give me that.
humbled us.
Give me that.
Yeah.
No, not that.
You know what
This
though?
one.
It wasn't bad. Like we got a lot of snow outside, but it's windy as heck right now. Okay, it's cold. It's cold.
It's so cold.
Like cold. It's so cold that every tree out there, you sit outside in my backyard and you can hear cracks from every direction because the trees are just like cracking in the wind because they're all frozen solid.
Dude, that's just like Flurb's neighborhood. Like you lean outside the window and you can hear crack in every direction.
Just crack everywhere.
Just crack everywhere.
All right, I gotta race one of you guys. Boone, you want to race?
I'll race you.
All right, fine. I'll leave this race. Go ahead. No,
Oh, by
let's
the
all
way,
race together. How's this?
that's fine. We'll all race together.
Why is the lobby locked?
Uh-oh. Okay, there it goes.
Who's
Create or
lobby?
join a room online. This feature
So-
can be accessed once you have completed the sportsmanship chapter in
Oh,
racing
yeah.
etiquette.
I went
How
up
do you
3
do that?
spots on that race. Let me see here. Who we got here?
Go to-
Grammy Play, Shard
go
Vixen.
to-
Catch you in the extreme. Have fun. Okay. Flurb looks like a tough race. Wish I could have a go tonight. Aw. I'll make a comeback on those times.
So, Dan, go to racing, go to sport,
Sports. Yep.
and go all the way down to racing etiquette and just tap X. So you have to watch a video, okay? It's like driver's ed. You have to watch a video on racing etiquette so you're not
Oh,
a
I gotta go to
douchebag
driving school
online.
tomorrow for trucks. Come on.
It's just a quick one, and it's letting you know that if you act like a dingleberry online, then
Right.
there's going to be
Yeah.
a little score next to your name that will show that.
You got to sign a
Watch
waiver
the
just in case you get
sportsmanship.
injured.
What is sportsmanship? Oh, well, the announcers are gonna do it for me. Okay.
Yeah. You don't have to read nothing. Don't just pretend to watch, just like driver's ed. And while you're doing that,
All
I'll make
right.
a lobby.
There you go. Yeah, make a lobby. I'm waiting on it.
I went through like 3 sections of those missions today.
So what are we putting it on? What kind of? I don't know. It's got to be set up to where Dan.
Well, he's gonna let us. I don't know what he has right now. You should send us a picture of your garage when you get done with that, so I know.
This is very serious stuff right now.
Yeah.
It is definitely.
You.
Pay
What
attention.
I gained from those 2 videos was that you really don't want to look bad. Like, especially the second video. The second video is all about looking bad. Don't look bad. And you think that's a joke. It's really not. It's really...
And
Don't
then
be
if
a
you are,
dick.
but if you are, then they will throw you in a lobby with other D-bags.
Dicks.
Right,
so you guys
D-bags.
can all be D-bags together. Oh, I can't use slender whatever I wanted to use.
Yes, Colt. Dan is racing. Colt told me good job on the race. Thank you, Colt. Appreciate that. I had to tell everybody in the audience that you said good job on the race to me, so that's nice. I don't think that Grammy didn't see her name on my car. I don't think,
Oh, probably not.
because she was in the room for a little bit and then left. So I don't know.
Yep. Seriously, you know what? Fine, get off the bed as soon as Mama comes in here.
I
Did
want
you
a
make?
Mustang. That's what I want.
Have you made the room yet?
I'm still getting up all the settings that we've been using.
Improper
I'm gonna put
driving
tire wear on high, 10 times tire wear,
10 times tire wear?
Why?
and 10 times fuel consumption.
Oh my gosh.
Be
Well,
running
I'm not
out
taking my
of
Bugatti
fuel.
out then.
Power limit. I won't keep a power limit. We'll keep all that the same, so then we can, you know. Ghosting. I'm gonna put ghosting on weak.
There you go.
Oh, power limit. Maybe we should keep it on we should put a power limit. Let's do 750. That shouldn't even leave enough room to...
I don't think Dane's going to have anything that's got 750.
He might.
Because 750 is like a, I don't know, grade 4 or 5. Or, I mean, 4 or 3.
Or, you know, oh, friends only. Friends only. Alright, it's almost good. Gavin. Up. Go up there yourself. Look at you got your chair next to the bed. It's like a low ladder. Get up there. Get up there.
So, yeah, I was going to bring the Bugatti out, but if you're going to put fuel consumption on times 10, I don't think I'll make it...
No, I was just joking.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, because I don't think I'll make it around 1 lap if you do that. Because literally it sucks gas like crazy.
Dan
in real life,
like
it does anyway.
Dan, he should have a grade 3, maybe?
And speaking of which, that's the Bugatti right there, ladies and gents.
He woke up in a new Bugatti. That's a song reference. I don't think you know that because you show no reaction whenever I say that.
No, is it gospel music? Is that what you're singing?
No, it's a rap. Just
gospel rap?
Rappy rap song. Hey, where's my Bugatti? Oh, maybe because I put the horsepower, I put a limit so there's no Bugattis.
Ah, you finally made the lobby?
Huh?
Yeah, I said you finally made the lobby,
Okay.
huh?
Oh, yeah.
I now have a certificate in manners. I'm a well-mannered person now.
Nice.
That's good.
I have a new outlook on life.
So the first thing he's gonna do is smash us.
They gave me a go-kart. I feel a bit insulted.
We were racing those last night. They're kind of hard.
Colt will like the third ID patch I put on the back of the car.
I put boomed on the back of my Beamer.
I saw that.
Alright. Now then. Where's my garage?
So what are we racing here?
Well, I gotta see what Dan has first, because I don't know. We gotta go based on what his library looks like. We can't be racing him in McLarens if he's driving a Toyota.
How do I see my garage?
Go hit the home button in menu, and then once you get there, there's going to be a garage icon, the first one. Click on that.
Alright, I go back. Home button and menu.
Okay.
I only have a couple of cars, so...
Yeah, I figured.
Well, tell me what you got, Dan, and we'll when you get in here, tell me what you're gonna drive, and I'll try to pick something.
I've got a Genesis GRB rally car.
What grade is it?
I don't want to do a rally car.
No, not rally car.
I've got a TT Coupe 2016. It's a grade 4.
Okay.
What is it?
A TT Coupe.
Okay.
Grade 4.
If that's what you want to race, I got something.
I got something for grade 4, I think.
Grade 4.
Do you have
That's
it? Do you know how to level it up at all?
No.
All right. So if you go into the settings, the car settings with the wrench on it.
Let me go back to the car.
I just have a GT.
You don't have to go in the car. You can. It's in the lobby.
Car settings. Okay.
Car settings. Then right where where it says power level, level up, and weight reduction level up. If you've got the mileage points, you can go ahead and level that up, and then you can adjust the power ratio and the weight reduction ratio.
Let me see if I can select a different car here. Car settings. I don't think I can level it up yet. How do I know if I have enough points?
Your mileage points is the little squiggly points up top in the right hand side.
Squiggly. Oh, I have 900. Okay. Mileage points required 360, so I could level up my power and my weight. Alright, do you want to use mileage points to increase the power level? Of course. Alright, and I'll do my weight.
Alright, what type of car did you pick?
Traction control. Front tires, racing hard. Ugh, I don't want hard, I want soft, I think.
I'll put mine in super soft, but I don't think I'm gonna actually need it in this car. What's your horse?
Is that what we're doing?
What's your horsepower and weight at? And I'll match it.
Where is my horsepower? My max horsepower is 335, and my weight is 2480.
Wait, did you raise it all the way up?
I've only leveled it up one time.
You said 2480?
Yeah.
Alright, that'll work.
Okay, so I'm just taking my Beamer. Yeah.
I'm going to do a course with some turns on it.
Alright. That's what I'm doing.
You gonna do a course with some turns on it? Hey, are you gonna get in the lobby or what, Dan?
I was looking at my my adjustments for my car.
Ah.
Alright, I'll leave the other stuff alone.
Uh-oh, Colton.
How do I
This game is silliness.
It is silliness.
Do my settings save automatically?
You guys played this game.
Huh?
Hold on. We gotta.
Colt's playing. It's not the weekend yet, Colt. It's Friday night.
Do the settings save automatically?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see.
Alright, so 335 horsepower and a weight of 2480. Okay, I'm gonna jump into your lobby as soon as I can.
So grade 4 then is what we're doing.
Yep, grade 4.
Okay.
Now, do I have to select my
Really
car?
name it Slender.
With a max power of 334
I
and
named it Slender, and then what's the second word after that? So it's clearly not a compliment. It's clearly not a compliment to Danco. It's more
Do I
of a
have
jab
to
at him.
select the car before I jump into your
There are
lobby? Or do I
things I
select it in
want
the
to
lobby?
do to Dan.
either one.
So I can select it in the lobby?
Yeah.
Alright,
You
now,
can
how
access your garage in the
How do I
lobby.
find your lobby?
Select friends only on the tab on the left hand side, or the menu on the left hand side. Select lobbies with friends only. Once you go into the lobby tab from the main menu.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay, so I'm gonna go in here.
I think I have a designated grade 4 car.
Now it looks like my Impreza's still selected.
All right, so go to select car on the bottom there.
Hold on, it's loading now. Get out of here,
I
Impreza.
have grade B's, grade
Oh.
B cars.
My producer's home,
I
which
wanna use
means
this
that I'm probably gonna have to quit streaming here pretty soon, guys.
Alright.
Who is streaming right now? Iceman Third ID is streaming. Dragon or Danco is streaming. I'm not sure if Boone or K5RTO is streaming.
I am not streaming.
Boone's not streaming.
Alright, I got my car.
By the way, what's up, Star? How you doing?
Okay. Enter course. Get some practice here.
Let's see what you're driving.
Boy.
Is this that really small oval?
This is
No,
like the track that we have all become. No, yeah, not the tiny one. No.
No,
this is
this
the
is-
track that we've all become masters on. at
Yeah,
this point.
we could all drive this professionally in a real car now. My producer got cat food. That's good. Now my son can chill out about the cat food.
Good. So just freaking out about the cat food?
Yeah, he was really worried about cat food for some reason.
What's your laps at? Oh, it has to measure a second lap.
Yeah.
What do you guys topping out at?
I saw Star's been playing this game.
Yeah.
I'll tell you in 1 second. I got to 152 right there, but I don't think that's... I think I can top out.
My lap times are at 51 seconds.
51?
No, that's Jacob's new desk, apparently.
50. Alright, so we're pretty much on the same level.
Yep.
I just wanted to make sure that we were all even.
No, I think, well, that was Dan, and he's just started racing before me, and I'm not as good of a racer as you and Ice, so I would say...
You will be.
I don't know.
I can't play this game as much as you guys do.
You just beat my best time.
I play like 2 hours at a time. I just like do work. It's when I play, it's just I do race. But I've been playing racing games ever since I was 11 years old, so I mean, it's not really like new to me, you know?
Yeah, it was an ugly turn. Awful. Awful.
I'm getting faster with this car. K5 still got the top speed though, top record.
What's your best time, Ice?
51.2.
Okay. Ooh, I'm better than you. Crazy, all these races just turn into like measuring contests.
Yep. Well, I think what it is, I stretched my transmission out way too far.
50.2. Oh, man,
Yeah.
Cole, if you just didn't beat your time, man, I would have just had you. You son of a bee.
I need to switch my car settings here.
I looked down and I was like, oh, I beat it. And I'm like, no, it's 49 now. What?
I'm going to stream one race and then I'm going to stop streaming, guys. So. All right.
You ain't leaving, though.
No, I'm not leaving. I'm just going to quit streaming. All right. Let's see if that
Cussing's
works.
coming back.
Yeah. Where's the VWs? Speed check? Oh, speed check. Oh, I don't know. All right, here we go.
Oh, damn.
That wall. That wall, though.
Here we go, here we go.
My best time is 50.2. I'm not as good as you and Ice, but you're sitting there getting
49.5
track times than anybody.
I just don't want to. I don't want my speed to top out when I'm hitting the slipstream.
Oh, that's true. I gotta make sure I can take care of that too. That was screwing me yesterday.
So can you adjust it in the pits?
No, you gotta
Yes.
You can?
Oh, exit. No,
Yeah, you gotta
can't.
exit.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's boost my speed up a little bit, just in case. I put slipstream on weak. So it's the same as it was yesterday. Oh, my top speed's at 174, so that's good. I don't see me topping out.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time getting from 5th to 6th gear.
What do you want, baby? Dog. Yeah. Dog. Yeah. Why are you drooling? Why are you drooling so much? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to change that.
What are you changing now? What are you changing? Keep us informed.
My transmission.
What are these qualifying laps?
Practice. Just practice. Just to get acquainted
All right,
with the track.
let's race. Let's get this over with.
Oh,
you wanna
Dan,
race?
come on. You need more practice than that, buddy. You're a noob.
Nah, I'm ready to beat you right now. Let's go.
All right, everybody has to... Dan, did you enter the race?
I'm just drive around the course.
You gotta
Alright, so
you go
exit
back
the
to the
course.
menu and enter the race.
How do I do that?
Just press start. And
Press
hit
start and exit.
Okay.
Hold on a second here. Hold on. Everybody's getting a chance to adjust the cars.
Yeah, you have a second. You got a second.
Car settings. Adjust this.
There we go. Now I'm hitting 6th gear pretty good.
What did you do? Lower your top speed or raise it?
Lowered it to 174, same as yours.
Oh, I can't adjust anything right now.
You can. So you might be entering into the race. So go back to the first screen and do cancel entry, and then you can go back and mess with your settings.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll just race you guys.
Okay. All right.
All right, here we go.
Boogity boogity.
I'm good
Let's
to
do
go.
this.
How do I get in there?
Where I'm starting, you'll automatically pop in.
Alright.
Alright. Yeah. Do you want to?
All right, here we go.
No?
Yeah, hey, I wasn't in the race. Hey, guys.
Uh-oh.
You just started the
Oh,
friggin'
hold
race.
on. Alright, well...
All right, everybody exit out of the race.
What the heck, man?
You gotta
Okay,
I need
communicate.
a second, and then all of a sudden you started the race.
It's okay, Gavin's flipping out about what's on
dang it.
Netflix anyway. Gavin, what do you want? buddy?
No,
Get on
alright,
the
let's
bed.
exit.
All right, exit out.
Well,
Enter-
come on.
Enter the race. There you go.
Boo!
I can't do anything. You haven't.
Ooh. Oh, there's a mouse. I saw it. You what, dude? There's gonna be traps down here in like a day or so. You're screwed, dude.
Oh my
you
goodness.
are screwed,
Boone's talking to his mice.
dude. Like one just ran out from under my bed.
Oh, that's
He
not
just-
good.
He's lucky he went out, but the base he's
Slender
gone now.
douche.
I got a huge basement.
But
so
it's
there's no
really
catching 'em.
it's really cold outside though.
I know, and that's why they're in here. But they're not gonna be in here because one died in my wall last
Ew.
month, and it stank.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Alright, manual transmission.
You're going manual?
There we go. Oh yeah.
If you beat me with a manual transmission, I will.
Have you been racing manual
I don't know
this
what
whole
I'll
time,
do.
Dan?
Automatic, but I've done manual in all the games I play, so it'll be easy enough. Using more control.
You're easy enough.
Let's go.
Oh, you gotta enter the
now?
race, Dan. There.
Enter the race.
Boondock's in.
Hit
Dan's in. We're just waiting on Colt.
Still waiting on him.
How can you tell when somebody's in?
It's got
Number
1,
next
2,
to
and
the
3 next to our names.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. There we go.
Colton.
We're good to go.
Alright, this is for all the comeuppance.
I'm in the YouTube car
For the comeuppance?
for the win.
Comeuppance.
Isn't he a YouTube car? No, it's not a Lamborghini, right?
No, it's the other YouTube car.
Oh, Hyundai.
Is that Knight Rider over there?
Yeah, it's the Hyundai
Oh, man. This will be
Genesis. It's like, it's biblical.
I should have did roll and start. I'm sorry.
Of course, I've got my
It's all
traction
about
control
who has
all the
the
way
best
down.
acceleration.
Yeah, I've got my traction control all the
Cole
way
has
down.
Cole, it seems like your settings might be a little higher than ours.
Well, I'm not. I don't have a grade 4, so I had to use my Honda.
NSX, I see that.
Oh, you got an
Son of a
NSX? Nice.
Look at you, dude. We're not gonna be able to touch you on the straightaway. What are you doing?
He wants to win one. Just leave him alone. Let him win.
I set it to the there. I'm letting off. Come on, catch me. There, I even slammed into a wall. Come on. I have it set. You had it set to a power limit, so what does it matter?
Yeah, but yeah, the power limit is way above Dan's power limit, so we had to lower ours to his.
Oh my lord, really?
Yeah.
This is what I get for being a latecomer. Then I'll be the pace car. You guys can like pace me. There, see? Come on, Boondock.
Look at that, you got no problem gaining on me whatsoever. Oh!
Hey, you let me be the pace car.
If I could just catch Colt's draft, I'd be good to go, but he won't slow down long enough.
I don't understand how I got this far ahead of you guys.
Drafting off a Colt?
I didn't, though. He was too far ahead of me.
I mean, didn't you say you were hitting 172 or thereabouts on the straightaways?
No, I was hitting 152. I set my top speed for 172 so I can compensate for slipstream. Let's see how high I can get right here.
I mean, I'm hitting like 172.
All right, Dan, shake and bake.
$156. That's my top speed.
Sorry. My bad, Dan.
You're still ahead of me, so there's your skill right there. Because I'm trying.
Man, what do you have? Do you have like no slipstream on or what?
I got it on weak, like we did last night.
Okay. So Dan, his car's got to be like way faster than mine then. I think I got the weak car this time. Come on, Dan. Push me. Come on.
Whoa. Hit a wall. Catch up a little bit.
I don't want to risk hitting you, so I had to back off before that corner.
Yeah, that's fine. I always take that. If I don't have anybody in front of me, I take that corner really late.
What, the first turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I noticed that Dan was taking it really early, and I kept on bumping him.
Oh yeah. See, I usually hit the brakes probably like almost 3/4 of the way into the turn, and then whip my car around real quick.
We're not going to catch them like that, Dan.
They draft off each other.
Three laps to go.
See, that's all skill on your part there, man.
Dude, I've been like, for the past 3 days, me, Ice, and Flurb, dude, I can't even tell you how many laps we've done on this track. I can't even begin to guess.
Didn't we play last night?
Yeah, we played last night on this track a lot, and the night before we stayed on this track all night long.
Good track.
There we go. That's how we're gonna catch them right there. If we had 5 more laps.
Nice job.
Thank you. I think we need to level up a little bit.
Nice.
Iceman's in the Genesis, Dragon's in the TT. Yeah, you should be. We gotta try to level up, level ourselves out a little bit.
I'll take it.
Level or level up?
Level, like, you know, make us
I had a pretty
more
clean
even.
race there.
Something tells me that, like, we're not entirely even, because that should have been a lot closer than it
Yeah,
was.
yeah, should have. All right, I'm gonna cancel entry. I'm gonna go do some adulting real quick for about 2 or 3 minutes, and I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. I've been your host, Iceman, Third ID. Thanks for coming and watching the stream. Half the people that watch the stream are now in the stream, so if you're still watching the stream, thank you for your support. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.